everybody, Mike Dukes here. I'm with Karen Wolf, and we have with us Hazel, and she's no witch. And she loves the Levens. What do we know about Hazel?
Hazel's a Shar-Pei, actually a super friendly Shar-Pei. They tend to be, have some definite strong personalities, but she's just really loving and dog friendly, people friendly, really nice dog. She's about 4 or 5 years old. She was brought in as a stray, and she looks like she's lived outside most of her time. She's got a lot of fly bites on her ears and a little thing on her face, and I don't know what that's from, and maybe had a couple litters. So she's looking for an inside home with some nice people. So she's a beautiful, she will look better and better all the time. So as she gets cared for a little better, she'll just improve.
Already a beauty.
Yeah, she really is a nice dog. That'll be nice when the fly bites go away. But she's super friendly, real nice, and got that funny Shar-Pei face. I remember the first time I saw the Shar-Pei's puppies it was in a magazine, and thought, oh, that's what I want. They're so cute. And she's really got the nice wrinkly face. The body, not so much, when they grow up.
I really don't know much about Shar-Peis, to be honest, other than the wrinkly face.
Well, that's what we say every time we talk. If you're interested in her, do your research. Go online, read about their personalities, their temperament, their what they need as far as exercise and all that kind of stuff. But she's really, really friendly, nice dog. Doesn't seem to bark a lot. Good size, good weight. She just needs to be inside. And once she has a bath, she'll be even better.
Get you some beauty treatment going on. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Little crown, get the whole princess thing going. We got some big stuff coming up here next week, next month. Let's talk about the first one on the 9th.
We have a Petco national adoption event Saturday and Sunday, and so to really fully take advantage of the adoption event, we are closing the shelter on Saturday and bringing lots of animals to Petco. So don't come here, come there. We'll be there from noon to 4, so that'll be great. And we can, if we utilize all our staff as well as our volunteers, we can bring more animals there. And sometimes people prefer to be at an off-site event, so once in a while we get to do that, and the staff really likes it. It's fun to be able to go do adoptions in another venue, so we're excited about that and use our nice mobile adoption event, from that we received from the community foundation, which has worked really, really well. So we used it last week at the mall. It works great.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I meant to go to the mall because I wanted to see it in action. I never got there. Maybe
next week.
Mayhap I'll go next week on the 9th.
Well, we'll be there the 9th and the 10th, but the shelter's closed on the 10th anyway, so we'll just be there with volunteers on the 10th, but on the 9th we'll be there with the volunteers and staff members, so it'll be a good day to come. And we've got lots of nice dogs, lots of nice cats, changes every day.
And it's always great when you do go to some place like Petco. You can adopt an animal, and then you've got all these toys and food and treats, everything. You can just spoil your animal after you've adopted him.
Yes, and you get coupons with your adoption. You get a coupon for Petco, which gives you like $450 worth of coupons. And also the new store Pets Value, which is on Dixon Road, is also giving out a certificate for new adopters, and they give you a small bag of food and also a free identification tag for your pet. So that's really nice. So it gets you in there. It's a really nice store. So take advantage of all the coupons, because it's great when you definitely want to buy them some toys and bed, a crate, all those things when you first get them.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Pet Value, I went in, I don't know, last weekend. I didn't know that they had a bathing station. So it's kind of funny when you walk in and you see your neighbor who lives behind you with their big black and white Great Dane just scrubbing them up.
I'm going to be going there. I washed all 3 of mine in the shower, and this will be way easier on my back.
That's usually what I do with Django.
In the shower.
Yeah,
And then you have to take a shower.
yeah. There's all the hair. It's not a pretty
pretty.
thing. No. So on top of this, we have Barktoberfest coming up next month.
We're excited. Barktoberfest, it's 12th annual Barktoberfest, and we're shaking it up a little bit. We're going to add, it's always a dog walk, but it used to be around Highland Park. I'm going to let her go maybe. It was around Highland Park, and then since we moved to Foster Park the last 2 years, it's just been around the loop. This year we're going to make it a 5K, 3 miles, and it's going to be to our new site on the corner of Hoffer and Home. Fun. So then we'll get, if you haven't walked on the Heritage Industrial Trail,
Industrial Heritage Trail, also known as.
it'll be a great opportunity. It's a really nice walk. It's pretty. They've planted. It's really a great walk. So we're going to do that, and that takes about an hour. It's a typical walk run. We're calling it a walk because you start running with the dogs, and then the dogs want to chase you. So we're going to do the walk, and we'll have water stations along the way, and we'll have poop bags, and we'll have a set up at the end, a little swag table from Petco. So it should be fun, and we're extending the hours from. It used to be from 9 to noon. We're going from 9 to 1, and we're going to try and get some more food in there, so it can be more of a lunch event as well. And the 3 top fundraisers. There's great prizes, and then we have contests for the dogs. We're trying to get people to really approach this more like a fundraising walk. So you get your pledges, or you get your sponsors, or you get someone to just give you $5, and then the day of the event you turn in, when you register, you turn in that money. So we're trying to turn this into a little bit more of a fundraiser. There is a registration fee. It's $10, but if you raise $10, you don't have to pay that. And if you if you want to get the signature Barktoberfest bag, which is new every year, and it's super cute this year, it's $30 in pledges, or you pay it. But if you get people to sponsor you, then you don't pay it. So we're hoping everyone to raise $100. If everyone raised $100, it'd be a really nice fundraiser. But there will be a little registration fee.
Who normally designs those bags? Is that Patty Host?
Well, they've been, the last few years it's been Susan Klein, and she actually did a little original painting when we broke ground. And so we're using that image for the bag, which is really nice. So the money will go to, of course, medical needs of the animals, and then also part of it will go to the new building, because we are not quite there yet.
If you've not been to Barktoberfest, it's a fun, it's great to go, even if you don't have a pet. Maybe you want one, but you love dogs, but you don't have one. Go to Barktoberfest, because it's not just dogs of all shapes and sizes, which it is. A lot of them are in costume, which is even better.
You get to judge that again this year.
I'll be a judge. So if you bring your dog, I'll be one of the judges. Just mention my KGov. But yeah, it's great, because there are usually a few vendors there selling things, so you can get treat items for your dog. You've got
And for people.
And for people.
And we have a great raffle every year. So you buy tickets, you put them in a bag, and we've got really great raffle items. And the 3 top prize winners, I actually know the 3 prizes. And if you are the one who raised the most money, you get to pick. And then the second person picks. So the 3 top prizes are, I believe there will be tickets to Beef and Boards. We're working on that. And then there's also a portrait of your pet by a local artist, Sherry Timby, who does really great. So you go to her, she does a photo shoot with your pet, and then she does a original painting, and they're really great. The one last year was adorable. And then the 3rd prize is Ales for Tails tickets. So they're great prizes.
Like I said, if you've never been, you owe it to yourself to go, just to see all the animals.
Yeah, you don't have to have a dog. Come on your own. In fact, if you have a puppy, don't bring the puppy. We really want you to be conscientious about having your dog totally vaccinated. So I think that it's 6 months and up. If your dog is under that, we'd really like you to make sure that your dog is fully vaccinated and doesn't come to the event with all those other dogs. And you also have to have your dog, the dogs that do come need to be have rabies vaccines, and you fill out your form listing the animals you bring and all that. So we're trying to be cautious about disease control.
And before you start thinking it's dogs only,
No.
we've had cats enter the costume contest before and win. Huh? Imagine that. Cats perfectly calm around all these dogs, strutting up. Okay, they didn't really strut. They were actually dressed as construction workers and were rolled up. But still, they won the costume contest. So if you want to see some cute animals in awesome costumes, just have a great time just mingling with people and with other animal owners, go to Barktoberfest. Can't beat it. Hazel took off. So come check out Hazel, especially if you're into Shar-Peis. Because, yeah, if they're known for being kind of standoffish, she is not.
No, she's really friendly. Nice girl. Good face. Lots of slime.
So come meet Hazel. Maybe you'll end up taking her home with you. Who knows? Don't forget September 9th, the Petco event. Actually, September 9th and 10th. But the 9th, they're closing down the shelter because they're all heading to Petco. And then, what is the date for Barktoberfest?
October 7th. Registration is at 9, and then the walk is from 10 to 11:30, and then the contests are at 11:30.
And the registration forms are available where?
You can get them online, download it offline, online, and then you can also come to the shelter and pick one up if you want.
So there you have it. CocoaHumane.org or walk on in. And if you walk in, you can come see all the rabbits we got.
A lot of rabbits.
We've got a lot of rabbits. Come see Hazel. Mark those 2 events on your calendar, and we will see you next week.